Okay, so for the access, right? Okay, access is the most, I think, will be a difficult part, but you know, right? Is everything is the same step. You don't make any mistake. Just carefully do step by step. If anything mistake or anything wrong, just start from a beginning again. So then it will be okay. So we start the blank database and then create and then we will open, right? So then we have to import the data. So when we import, make sure we import the right file. Okay. So here they say that okay, J2121 athlete, so we have to import the J2121 athlete as well. Okay, and then here this one we're not doing anything. This one don't forget, this is the first step. First row contain the field name. Next, and then this one, see the question paper, they mentioned athlete ID as a primary key. Okay, so they will either ask you to choose a primary key or no primary key, or they will ask you to add another primary key, or they will ask you to identify. So primary key simple is whichever is a unique one, that will be the not repeated is the ID. And then here advanced, we have to check the data type. If it's text, it should be text. If it's number, it should be integer. Okay, and then text means just follow the text. So here text, long integer, short text. I just show you the steps. May if I missed anything, just ignore. I just want to show it. Okay, here data type, and then don't go and adjust anything in the indexes. This one leave it as a what was it? So just only change if like we require, like the currency DMY like that. So here we just normally put it in DMY because normally will be in DMY, so we use the same thing. Okay, then finish. Okay, okay, and then we have to open another file here, J2121 event. So we open another file, and then if you see any error over here, so you know that you have make anything mistake in the thing. So what you have to do, just delete the file, open it again. Just row contain field. Okay, this one, check the primary key, event ID as a primary key, so we choose that event ID as a primary key, and then we check the data type. Okay, so they already put it as a double wetsuit should be yes or no. So wetsuit, so we have to change it to yes or no. And then short text only, number, and then this a number, then the date should be in the DMI format. So date is already DMI format, so only we change it this one. So this is how we have to check it. So you slowly check one by one the data type, so then you won't make any mistake. Okay, so steps are same only when we are importing the file. So yes, another one file, so we have to create import. Okay, let's row contain the field name. Next, then here next, and then here do not set primary key, so no primary key. Can I click on the advanced, and then we check if that anything needed. So position number, date and time. So this one all we have to do it in the format type. Okay, so nothing to change, so press OK and then finish. Okay, then we will go for the design view to do the formatting if required. So for the athlete part, nothing, right? So no need to do anything. So but we have to take the screenshot of this one because this is also evidence, right? So everything we click on design view, make sure the primary key is visible, take a screenshot of this. Okay, then event, okay, this one, do we need, okay, yes or no. So yes or no means we click here, and then the lookup, make sure you change it to text box. Don't leave it in the checkbox, then it will like right click, right check like that. It should be yes or no in a wording. Okay, then we save, assume we take a screenshot. Okay, and then this one, the result. Okay, here the date and time, right? So date and time, so we are, if let's say hours and minute, we type the hour, okay, colon minute colon ss, so then it automatically will change to NN, but no need to worry about it. So we just have to type it. Okay, other than that, you can see that if let's say there is a currency, we have to change the dollar. If it's like a date and month, so you have to change the date format, what format they are asking, so we have to follow that format for every question. Okay, and then if it's a decimal, then we have to look for the how many decimal places. Okay, so this one, if you see here, Okay, the numbers all didn't mention any decimal places, so we just leave it as that they requested. So this one done. Okay, then save it. Okay, and then if you want to confirm, you can double check, just open it and then see does it look similar or not. So some of you last time you submit the assignment, right, you type the number but you can see there's a AM or PM. It should be 24-hour system, right? So we didn't do it. Okay, then go for data burst tool, we create a relationship. Okay, so this one we have to create a relationship. So just follow the question. So they say that usually they will be like given athlete ID to athlete, event ID to event. Okay, so athlete ID to athlete, and then event ID to event ID. So I put it here, it will be easy for me. So event ID to event. Great. So the screenshot, remember you click on it, edit relationship, take this as a screenshot. Okay, then one more, there's a two relationship, right? So click this one, take a screenshot. So depends on how many relationship there are, the line, you take the screenshot. And then don't leave it open everything when you're doing. So everything when you're done, design view done, close it. Relationship done, close it. Because if you don't close it, sometimes it will be unsafe. Then when you proceed, then can be a error. Okay, and then check for data entry or change amendment, right? Okay, this one is easy only. So we just have to open, like say for example, the event or the result, right? So we go use the find tool, make sure you select the field. Let's say I'm using athlete ID, I select the athlete ID and then I use the type and then I search and then I go check the delete. So this is the part, right? Okay, I skip for now. Then what we are going to do for this exam, there will be only report. Okay, so there is no any other thing. So I just show you one report, how to do the report. So we select query design and then after we done the query design, then we'll go for the report wizard. So we click on the query design. Okay, so we open everything first. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to follow the sequence. Okay, so place the things as per the sequence, right? So here if you see here, first name, last name. Okay, first name, last name, year of birth. Okay, and then nationality, location. So we just have to follow the the query. Okay, just make it a bit easier. So now you see they have a new field, right? So new field, how we do it? Okay, we just have to type this thing and then colon and then what is the calculation they are asking. Okay, so let's say if you are not sure about it because you do not know whether it's right or not, right? So you open a notepad. Okay, so just type it in the notepad and then you can see whether it's working or not. So now I need a colon. Okay, and then they're asking you to calculate the runtime T1 and then T2 adding. So just add means plus, right? So what I have to do, I have to type that T1 okay plus T2. T1 plus T2. So what I do, I just add, for example, I add, enter, and then I try run first whether it's working or not. Okay, so it's working. Okay, now if added but the format is showing in a 12-hour system, right? So then we have to go back here and then we change the property. So this one format should be okay and minute and then second. So then we run one more time. I forgot to save. Okay, so format. Okay, done. Okay, so you can see that if I run and then if I didn't close and open again, right, sometimes it doesn't show up. So what we do, we just have to edit and then you will be able to see. Okay, this one done. For example, I just add a new field and then what else we will do, we will set the criteria. So criteria simple. Now they say more than 0 and then less than 5 and less, right? Okay, this one for the position. So let's say we add a position. Okay, the criteria should be okay more than 0 and then okay, less than or equals to 5. If I put more than 0 and then or more than 5, right, so then it will like less than 5 or something, right? Sometimes it can be doesn't give a proper result. So whatever we have to do the criteria, right, we just run and then see whether it's working or not. So I have all until 5 to 1 only, so okay, so it's working, okay. And then if they say that gender is female means it's like absolute value, right? Okay, so we just have to type it here as a wording that's mentioned. Okay, then we run it, then it will show that female means female. Okay, so design view wrong, then the report also will be wrong. And then they say that okay, contain, for example here, contain text M. So contain means you have to use that hem or star on in front and then behind. So the location is hem. So I use the asterisk, okay, hem asterisk to confirm. I type. Don't you go type like ham searching on it. We just use the function shortcut star ham and then star done. So this is when you run. Okay, everything visible. This one run already, right? So we save it. Okay, then we go for the report wizard. Make sure it's on the query one. Okay, we move everything from the query. This one should be not grouping. So you see, if I select other two, it's showing grouping. So if I select this one, that's not grouping, right? So this is the right one. And then only to sorting, only to ascending. This one, let's say, let's get a portrait. Just follow the question. So the portrait means, and then title. Follow the question paper if there is any title. So we have to follow. Okay. So those who have still have issue, just try at home. Just follow this step, or you try yourself. Make sure you're able to generate the report. Okay. So here, what we are going to do, the most common one is that, okay, these two things we will be deleting. Why? We use this third one, the label, to put your name and then class. Okay, and then if they ask you to count total numbers of participants or count like that, so we click here, then here you click on the count records, so it automatically will come on the bottom, and then they'll ask you to add a label in front. So whatever its label is it, like a total something, so we add the label. Okay, and then we check the print preview. Don't see on the report view, always go for the print preview. Okay, the report print preview, I see that okay, there are some not enough spaces. So for that, what we're going to do, we use the layout view, press shift and then select the thing, so you can drag to be it, and then shrink the sizes so you can have more spaces for the left one. So try to do it, start from the right side and the left side, go to the right side, so then you will have the more spaces. So you take time, just adjust it, make sure everything is visible, then go back again, go for the print preview, then everything done. That's for access.